We made it. Week 1.
Week 1 in the books. We have survived. Barely survived at parts, but we have definitely survived.
We did better than barely survive.
Here, Otto. Take this nickel. Sure.
So we're currently at Badlands National Park. We are staying just outside of the park. We are at a natural grasslands called Buffalo Gap. It is a free boondocking site, so if you're into that kind of stuff, this is a wonderful location. Aside from having to get in and out of here, the location to camp is phenomenal.
This is our first boondocking experience, and we were dreaming about what that experience would look like. And we're like, it'd be awesome just be kind of in this beautiful spot with an overlook and good cell service because Kenton needs to work. And like, we nailed it first try.
We were only intending to stay here for about a day. And when we arrived, we got to this overlook and we immediately jumped out of the car and we're like, okay, like our plans are changing because the cell service is strong and the view from here is unbeatable.
So while Kenton would work, the kids and I would drive into the park because it's minutes from the gate, the west gate entrance. So we'd go in and climb all day, and then when Kenton would get out of work, we'd have dinner and then a lot of times head back in and watch the sunset. It's been a great week.
It's been a really good week. We've had some moments, especially as I mentioned, getting in and out of this location. The road in and out of here is extremely susceptible to water. It also dries out pretty fast, but if it has rained recently, the road just deteriorates instantly. You lose all traction, you get giant ruts, and so everyone is getting stuck constantly. People are helping each other out, luckily, and making sure that others are able to get in and out. The highlights and the lowlights.
Let's start with the lowlights.
Okay, we'll start with the lowlights.
First night, we thought this was the best sight ever, which it is. Until a storm comes at 2 in the morning. Kenton woke me up and he's like, look at the radar. It says 60-mile-per-hour winds, 1-inch hail, and we're like parked right on the edge of the cliff. And I know in my head that like we're not gonna topple off the cliff, but I was a little afraid we were gonna topple off the cliff. So Ken's like, what do we do? Do we wake the kids? Did we wait? And so I voted that we get the kids up, put them in the truck, just play like low key, like, hey, we're just gonna sleep in the truck. That way, if we need to move, we can. And it just felt a little bit safer. So we put everyone in the truck. The kids were great about it. Weston hardly woke up. He just slept on me the whole time. Yeah. Brooklyn and Caden were great champs about it too. And at certain times, it got a little rough in the truck. Downpour rain.
The wind and the rain were intense. It was heavy. But we were safe. We were totally fine. It just was one of those moments where when you're parked 2 feet from the edge of a cliff and your camper is a 30-foot wall of windbreak for all of these heavy storm winds, it felt a little intimidating. So we decided to take the safe route. And if the trailer happened to go through some kind of devastating loss, then
it's stuff, not people.
Fine. The people were fine, and we'd go home and recover.
So we did not sleep well the first night.
We didn't sleep much at all. We were up for a couple hours, and we all ended up falling asleep in the truck for about an hour, and then we ended up moving back into the camper once the storm had cleared.
a book that Sheep Mountain Table may just be the best view in Badlands National Park.
So we had to go. When you get up there, there's a lookout, but it's an average lookout at best.
So you're kind of like, we just wasted an hour. I mean, it was okay, but not the best view in the park.
Yeah. So then we decided, okay, well, there's more to this trail, but there's signs posted that says go at your own risk, high clearance vehicles only. So we thought, well, what the heck? We're a high clearance vehicle. We're gonna try it. So we dropped it into 4-wheel drive and decided to let them hang out the windows while we were going through the grasslands.
Safe parents do, as they dangle out the window for wheel drive.
We were moving very slowly as
but
we were driving.
Sideways slowly.
Sometimes the truck was not level, that's for sure. We were looking at the horizon and the truck dashboard, and they were kind of like this to each other, which was a lot of fun. So we ended up getting to some spots that were not passable. So luckily, as we sat there deciding if we were gonna drive through one of these deep puddles, and we didn't know how deep it was, we could see how far it was across, but it looked pretty intimidating.
Getting ready to turn back and just say, it's a nice drive.
There were some younger, more adventurous people with their trucks that came through. We found other ways and followed them through a lot of it. It was a lot of fun though, we had a good time. And when we got to the end, it was worth it. It
was definitely the best view at Badlands. Like,
absolutely.
It was breathtaking. We walked out on this ledge and there's little hoodoos everywhere. It was awesome. And it was well worth it.
There's two views of the valley that come together in this V, and then you can see the valley beyond. It's more of the grasslands, and just the colors and the depth were unbelievable. So that was a trip that felt like way more than it was worth until you get to literally that last point on the trail. The road dead ends into this little hike down a lane. And when you get down to the end of the lane, the view is amazing.
Worth it all.
It was worth it. It was a very good day.